Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this yet another edition of meeting number 447. That is, and Anant is going to hate me for this, 21 squared plus 6. 441 plus 6 equal to 447. Yes, I have an affinity for numbers divisible by 7 for some silly reason. I am Rupinder and I am glad to be your Sergeant at Arms for today. And before we begin, as is customary, we will read out the club mission statement. The mission statement of a Toastmasters club reads as: we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. You are now inside the code of conduct of a Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being live streamed. Please be aware of the four core values of Toastmasters International, which are integrity, respect, service, and excellence. And while we could have had respect as the first value, making for an excellent RISE, respect, integrity, service, in service excellence, Toastmasters, in their infinite wisdom, decided that integrity is going to be the value from which all the other values are going to flow. So please follow some meeting rules that I'm going to outline for you now. Audience, please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting will result in removal from the meeting room without any warning. You might also be reported to Zoom so that you are not able to attend another Zoom meeting in the future. Please make sure your noise-making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. And by noise-making devices, I mean devices that can make a noise such as your WhatsApp tab. Make sure that that is muted. I'm going to mute mine just now. Mute it. At Turning Point Toastmasters, we do encourage speaking on religion, sex, and politics. We do encourage, provided you speak responsibly about these sensitive topics. As far as possible, please keep your videos on, your audio off, and applause flowing throughout. Let's say that you are giving a TEDx speech. I want you to be the kind of audience that you would want to have for yourself. Role players, Toastmaster of the day, table topic master, and general evaluator. Please ensure a smart audio video check before you hand over to respective role players. Role players, please rename yourself as role player hyphen your name hyphen your club name. You may omit your club name if you are a member of Turning Point Toastmasters. Please acquaint yourself with the role of the timer. The timer will use either background change or screen sharing to indicate time using one of the three cards. Green means that you've reached the minimum qualifying time. Yellow indicates it's a good time to start concluding, and red specifies that you have 30 seconds or more, or you will be disqualified. Individual session timings will be explained in due course in the meeting. Zoom behaviors. We encourage you to use Zoom emoticons generously to encourage role players. For example, I need a little bit of encouragement, and there is the tech host giving me an applause. So if we could practice that just once, I'm going to practice if my React button is working. Yes, my React button is working. It turned me into a shade of red for some God unforeseen reason, but here we are. Coming back to the rules, we sincerely request you not to send messages to everyone or the speaker on stage. If you're going to do that when the speaker handover is happening. Try refraining from chatting altogether. Focus on the speaker, reiterating, please stay on the mute until specifically requested to unmute. Are we going to have polls in this meeting, presiding officer, or are we going to have polls? Polls will be launched after 30 seconds of each specific event, after each section, and they will be closed after 30 seconds. Now, I haven't done this in a while, so I hope I still have what it takes. I'm going to introduce, I have the unique honor of introducing our presiding officer. A little while ago, actually this Saturday, I attended the TLI where I did a module on membership building. I said that in Toastmasters, we have a kind of a sales cycle. We have the entire universe. From there, we get leads. From leads, we get prospects. And instead of sales, we get members. But apart from members, there is the next level that we must all aspire to. And that is to be an ambassador of Toastmasters. The person I'm going to introduce to you is nothing short of one of the finest ambassadors of Toastmasters. There is so much to say about him, it would require probably a TED Talk, which is a good thing because he is a TED Talk speaker himself. He is also a district speech contest finalist. He's also a district officer. In fact, if he was to create a LinkedIn profile using his Toastmasters achievements, that would be a very long profile and it would take a lot of time. So, respecting time, please allow me to introduce my tormentee, as he likes to call me, the tormentor and not mentor. My tormentee, the very distinguished Toastmaster, Anant Katyani. Let's have a huge round of applause for him. Anant, let's very quickly do an audio video check. Please spotlight yourself. You've spotlighted. Audio video check.
Hi, Rupinder. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can see you. You're good to go. Your weapons free and clear to.
Thank you, Rupinder. What can I say after this kind of introduction? I think this is the reason I chose to be the presiding officer today, because I had the distinct honor of being introduced by the legend himself. So let's have a round of applause for someone who does everything with perfection, with distinction. Distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder Singh for that finest of Sergeant at Arms introduction. Now, as Rupinder said, we need to obey, adhere to rules, not for our own sake, but for the sake of other speakers, everyone else who joins us. So how about I request all of us to switch on the cameras for a second and let's have a quick meeting selfie for meeting number 447. Rupinder, are you going to help me take a capture of that? Thank you. So we have in the audience, by the way, a few illustrious guests. I will be introducing them in due time. But let's have switch on the camera switched on. Thank you, Mohammad Hussain, Feroz, Abhijit,
Request illustrious members to please turn the videos on.
Yes, we have most of them join, switch on the camera. Now, the next thing we have to do is, as Rupinder taught us, let's start sharing these smileys. And on my count of 3, Rupinder, take a snap. On 3, 2, 1, cheese. Are you satisfied with that PR effort, Rupinder? Do you have good photographic material?
Yes.
Okay, so high five from President to the VPPR. Thank you. Now, folks, we have a very unique honor of our Honorable Area Director of Area H3, I believe, Toastmaster Suresh Sani. Suresh, please correct me if I'm wrong.
You are almost right. It's H4. But I really loved it that you remember H.
Our honor, sir, that you are here on the. I'm removing all the spotlights because we are going for a round of introduction. So let's begin this round of introduction for members and guests beyond Turning Point to introduce for the audience's sake, starting with Toastmaster Suresh Sani, our Honorable Area H4 Director. Suresh, a little bit about yourself.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anand, and it is privileged to be here. I am part of Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmaster Club and Area Director for Area H4. I'm a sales professional, love to help people and try to contribute wherever I can. And I am a proud parent of 2 kids. I have single wife looking for another. So that's brief about me. Thank you.
Suresh, this meeting is being live streamed. So,
Yep.
all right. Thank you for that humorous introduction. And Suresh, just for the side chat between us, today morning I had a sales session, a sales training, and the conversations we had during some of the engagements that we went in your car with certainly helped. So thank you so much for joining us over here. We have the audience size gathering, so I'll be very quick in the round of introductions. Let's go in priority order with people with videos on. So Supriya, quickly starting with you, please tell us once again for this audience's sake, your name, your hometown. Are you a Toastmaster or is this your first time here or here? And how did you come to hear about us? Go.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Supriya and I am in Gurgaon right now. I've always been in Delhi and this is my first session here. I have never been to a Toastmaster session. And yeah, I heard about this from Reddit. So I was looking for a place where I can practice public speaking skills. And this is what came up. So that's why I'm here right now.
So today, in the gratitude column, we have Reddit as
Yes, we
to be
do.
mentioned. Thank you, Supriya.
Sorry, can I ask a question? Which thread in Reddit did you discover Toastmaster Supriya so that as PR effort we can get that?
I can send you a link. I don't remember right now, but there
Sure.
were a couple of threads.
Fantastic. So we'll
Got
get
it.
in
Thank
touch with you, Supriya, and we'll certainly explore that further. We also have Maulik Kataria, another first-time person who is appearing in Toastmasters meeting. So Maulik, quick bit of intro once again with you.
Hi everyone, I'm Maulik Kataria. Currently, I am residing in Gurgaon, but I basically belong to Alwar city in Rajasthan. I work as a data analyst, and it's been almost 10 years that I have been working in Gurgaon. And why I am here is because I want to improve my com skills, my public speaking skills. I become very hesitant when it comes to public speaking. I want to really improve on that. And
Certainly.
I heard about this Toastmasters club through an ex-colleague. So looking forward to this.
How would I tell you that you have come to a right place? Because I myself am from Valwar and I am completely Hindi medium educated person. In fact, I half the month I live in Shalimar town of Alwar itself. And right
Okay.
now I'm in Viratnagar, another place near Sariska. That's my village. That's my
Oh,
hometown. That's the power of social media and online world we live in. So Malik will definitely meet in Alwar as well.
definitely looking forward.
Thank you. Welcome. And Komal Singh, now it's your turn to tell us a little bit about yourself with a smile. Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Hi Anand. Hello everybody. I'm Komal and currently I'm staying in Gurgaon. Um, so by profession I am a growth marketer and earlier I was a part of Toastmaster, but for last 1 year I am not regular. So now I'm trying to come back and it has a very positive impact in my personal life. Toastmaster has. So I want to come back and learn a lot from you guys. So that's
We will learn from your experiences, wisdom as well. And Komal, this is one of the right clubs. I will not, kind of upsell to you. This is one of those places which are online based clubs, primarily because of this reason that many of our members are across India, not just Northern India, but across India. And the gentleman who introduced me, he himself returned from Canada after 1 year of stay just early this month. So we have a few members traveling abroad or across India. And this is a place where once you join Toastmasters through a club, you become part of the community worldwide. So whenever, wherever you are, whichever day you find bandwidth, let us know. We have a lot of district officers who can help you connect elsewhere as well for external opportunities, the way many external people are coming to our club right now.
sure. Thank you so much, Anand.
Thank you. Welcome. Mohammad Hussain, how about you, sir? You are on mute, so allow me to help you unmute. Click on this.
Mm,
Yes.
Thank you for being a part of your member. Actually, I'm not aware of that much about this club.
कोई
So
बात नहीं.
I heard about the first time, and somebody has referred me this club invitation. So I would like to express my happiness to being a part of your member. But right now I am inhabitant in Saudi Arabia, and actually I belong to India, Bihar district. Sorry, Bihar state in Gaya district.
गया.
So yes, so it is the famous place, by the way.
Yeah, both गया, right?
Yeah, both, yeah, yes, tourist place. So it's glad to be the part of your member. And actually, I am not that much influence in English. And by the way, that's why I'm trying to focus on my personal and as well as body language to be make a good leadership to introduce in presentation as well as in other field of by the way, my profession is I'm working as an engineer here, and thank you. So to be continue, and wish you all the best, everyone. So
Thank you, Mohammed
hope it will
Hussain.
be.
Do
Thank you.
find an opportunity today to speak in between one of the sessions where guests can speak on a topic for 1 to 2 minutes. So, looking forward to see you speaking in that. By the way, for your benefit, our
Yes.
district director, the person who is leading this entire 6,000 plus family of Toastmasters across corporate colleges and communities in entire northern India plus Nepal, he himself sits in in Dubai in UAE. So and he also comes from a very heavy mother tongue influence educational background, and he is one of the best and the most motivational speaker and person that I have found to be. So English is just a language. We just kind of want to refine that. But as you know, many of us are in front of you. Today, what if I tell you, after turning trainer, I realized that along with English, I'm getting some speaking and training opportunities in Marwadi. Marwadi, the native language of Rajasthan. I never imagined that. So communication and leadership is what we learn here. Most welcome over here, and look forward to see you speaking and learning today. Next, I will go to Firoz. Hi, Firoz.
Hey, hi. Hello, everyone. Firoz here. I'm based out of Hyderabad. I got to know about this forum through Reddit. It was in the Toastmasters forum. And I'm looking forward to, as I said before as well, more on the impromptu speaking is what I want to improve on. Yeah, that's pretty
What part
much.
of Hyderabad you are in?
Old city, around, if you know
Old city.
Santosh Nagar and all. Yes.
I stayed for good 3 years at Saidabad, Sarur Nagar Lake area.
Oh, Saidabad. Okay, okay. Yeah, close by. Then Santosh Nagar.
I was a division director at Hyderabad back then. So good
Oh,
3 years
nice.
I was in Hyderabad and leading the Andhra, Telangana, Nagpur and Raipur areas.
Nice.
Good old memories, buddy. High five.
Fine.
Thank you. Most welcome over here.
Thank
Renosh
you.
Thomas, we haven't heard from you. How about we get a quick intro from you as well?
Sure. Thank you, President Toastmaster Anand. I am a Toastmaster. I'm based in the Middle East. I am a founder of a Toastmasters club in Bahrain. I'm a counselor and a coach as well. However, at the moment, I am based in Dubai. I am the current president of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club, which is another online Toastmasters club having members all the way from US till India. And I got this invite through an email, and the name of the club is what intricated me to join this meeting. I might not be able to switch on my camera as I'm driving my way from in Dubai. So I just wanted to say hi to all of you. And at the moment, I might not be able to stay for the end of the meeting, but from a president to a president, since you are an online club as well, I would like to extend a hand of a joint meeting. My contact details to you by email as well. And this is how I would like to connect with each and every one of you. Before I leave, I did understand that we have an area director in this meeting. So I would also like to recognize his presence here as well. Thank you, and over to you, President.
Very thoughtful of you, sir. And it is my sheer pleasure if the two of our clubs can have a joint meeting either in your time zone or ours. And definitely, you made our day by responding on that wild email that I shot today evening, that why not start 2026 on a day where we invite all our online past, present, recent guest member, external Toastmasters, by, simply because we have a fantastic theme and it's beginning of a new year. And see, you just have to let your hand out in the air and the universe reaches back. Thank you so much for being the voice of the universe today. We have a
Thank
few
you.
more guests, and Rinosh, we will definitely connect offline over the WhatsApp, perhaps, right?
Sure. All
And
right.
be safe.
So,
We have Nilathini Sivanad. Please, apologies already if I butchered your name. So please help unmute and say your name yourself so we pronounce it correctly. Miss or Mr. Sivanand, Nilantini Sivanand.
Shivanandan.
Okay, it's coming truncated on my screen. Apologies for that. While you set up your audio and video, uh, let me now introduce to you. Okay, there are a few more role players. However, they will be taking some roles. Those who are our external partners, so they will be introduced in due time. However, we have today someone who is reinstating his journey. He was a Toastmaster in past, and just like many of the faces present over here, the past members, this person has chosen to sample Toastmasters meeting of Turning Point in the last few weeks and has found us qualified enough to be his new home. So today I'm presenting to you a proud reinstated member, now again a Toastmaster from Turning Point, taking his maiden role today in this new stint as well, Toastmaster Siddesh Shirwadkar. Let's have a round of applause for Siddesh. Siddesh, a quick but word maybe from you. How are you feeling starting this new journey? Again, the butterflies, or are you past that now?
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Dr. Anant, distinguished Anant Katyani. Yeah, it's quite nice to be back at Toastmasters. I've been a Toastmasters at Mumbai for over a year, 3 years ago. And yeah, it's quite a nice feeling.
It's always a pleasure for someone who has experience of Mumbai city and their Toastmasters culture to be part of our club now, which is in online. I stayed over 2 years during my MBA days in Mumbai, and boy, I loved the culture over there. From Malad to Mulund to Thane to Bombay Toastmaster to Mumbai Toastmaster, we set up actually a presence around Borivali and Kandivali area as well. Lovely days. Sudesh, love to see your journey, not limiting to just Turning Point, but you, I'm sure, will take it to new heights. Good luck, buddy, and all the very best for your new role today.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Now is the time when we invite the main showstopper for today. The person who is going to take us on a thrill ride, person who has recently started her journey, but is nothing new to camera, the mic, and the action. In fact, today you may see her with a beautiful background, gorgeous screen presence, and perhaps a podcasting mic in front of her as well. Before you are intrigued what this person is going to talk about, I was intrigued as well. The theme today is going to be something that, when I heard it first time, reminded me of the BBC show Sherlock Holmes, because there was this technique of mind palace mentioned in that. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm on the wrong track. To put me on the right track and to take this meeting forward, let us have a vivacious, energetic, and live wire of a speaker, the Toastmaster of this evening today, Toastmaster Meenakshi Gautam from Right Beginning Toastmasters. Meenakshi, quick audio video check first before I spotlight you, if you prefer.
Yep. I hope you can see and hear me.
Loud and clear. Show is all yours. Go ahead.
Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Anant. So, hello, good evening, everyone, fellow Toastmaster and our beautiful, lovely guests. Before I begin, just a small question to everyone. Whenever you speak, which part inside you that speech comes from? Anybody who would like to unmute and tell me which part of you the speech comes from inside you?
Butterflies in my stomach.
Well, thank you very much. So, fellow Toastmasters, today's theme is Mind Palace, the room we speak from. It was Saturday last week. I was called to have a demo session in a corporate meeting, and I was told that you need to inspire people to speak up. And I was thinking of a story or thinking for an event. When did I stop speaking? Why did I stop speaking? And I realized that there was a story which came in my mind. It was a very small incident. It's been more than 20 years rather. Why do I still remember that? Because that day I spoke from the room. That story came out from the room, from my inner child. Why is it important? Why am I sharing this? Because same word, same story, when spoken from the different room, carries altogether a different message. Because that inner child of mine, the room where the story came from, but I was speaking from a different room, a wise observer's room. Because if I can remember that story and recollect what did I learn, and if I can go and change that memory, I'm much more wiser today. And that's the room I choose to speak from. So we will talk about this theme and we will identify the rooms that we have been speaking from. But let me quickly, for our guests, tell you that this meeting is divided into 3 sections. The first section is about our wonderful prepared speakers. For today, we have just one prepared speech. The second section is going to be all about participation of our amazing guests. So stay tuned, because this is not just a silent observation meeting. You will get an equal chance to present, to speak, to pour your heart out, thoughts without any judgment. And third, but most important section is about evaluation, where you will get wonderful feedback, beautiful insights, not just the speaker, but you as a meeting observer as well, which you can take home, implement, and start becoming a better speaker. So to introduce our evaluation team and our evaluators, let me help you introduce a person into this room. If we were to walk into this person mind palace today, there would be many, many, many rooms. Knowledge, experience, technique, talent. I'm running out of breath while saying this, but our next person that I'm going to introduce, he chose to speak from a very special room, the room of courage. Coming from complete vernacular medium background, where fluent communication felt like intimidating, this person didn't just retreat, he stepped in. Speaking became his challenge and storytelling his strength. So please help me introduce a person who often spend hours curating powerful ideas, clip, especially from YouTube, so that he can transform other people's life and bring more engaging learning experience. So please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster Anand Katyani, the general evaluator for today. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meenakshi. Am I audible? Thank you. Okay. Lightning doesn't strike twice, they say. Today it happened. I got introduced twice in the manner that I never expected. So good job, both of you. Folks, Toastmasters, those who are past Toastmasters, they know, but for the first timers, Toastmasters is built around 3 or 4 cornerstones. One, of course, is prepared speeches or impromptu speeches. Then there is a factor of leadership angle. But Toastmasters as a philosophy is built around a like-minded community of people giving each other feedback for improvement with an intention to see each other grow. And in that spirit, today, my session, the third section of the meeting today after the prepared and table topic sections, will be called general evaluation session, in which I will be leading a team of role players, providing us all feedback on small tidbits, different dimensions of speaking. Whenever you assume the stage today, in fact, some of them have already started taking up, making notes for their roles. There are many barriers, or there are many habits that we need to improve upon. And to help me with that, I have a team of tag team, we call it, grammarian, accounter, and timer. Okay, in reverse, you call it TAG. It becomes an easy acronym. Along with that, we will have prepared speakers, dedicated evaluators who will be speaking for longer duration on stage to give a prepared speaker that level of feedback. To begin introducing my team of role players, let me start in the manner of accounter first today. To introduce the accounter of the day, Toastmaster Siddesh, it's your first role today. Give me a thumbs up if you are all set to introduce your role. Spotlighting you, and you can unmute and continue, please.
Thank you, General Regulator Anand Katyani. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, my name is Siddesh Srivarkar, and I am the accountant for today's meeting. My duty as an accountant today is to listen attentively to each speaker and make a note of filler words that are used by the speaker, such as curse sounds as filler words like but, so, okay, filler phrases like you know and so, and extremely long pauses. When called upon, my report will give an account of these speaking errors, and that's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Toastmaster Siddesh. Let me quickly check if our grammarian was able to join the meeting. Kamal, are you here so far? So Kamal is still on the road, Gurgaon traffic. However, from Kamal's side, though I will be only making a generic observation around the grammatical mistakes and the good usages or phrases. From Kamal's end, here is a challenge. He challenges us all with a word of the day. The word of the day today is immaculate. I repeat, immaculate. That means spotless, near perfect. Example can be, he arrived in an immaculate white shirt. Okay, my white shirt, it always gives pain to me. I wish I have an immaculate white t-shirt or white shirt. So this is the way we use a word of the day. While we are speaking in our own flow, I will be posting before you speak the word of the day in the chat as well, time to time. And as you may be seeing a few thumbs ups flying around, yes, that's what we do. Anyone who shows the courage or the wisdom or presence of mind to use the word of the day, we give a silent thumbs up as a non-verbal gesture to encourage or show appreciation for someone. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you all understood the instruction. Okay, now better, much better. Thank you, Supriya. Thank you, Suresh. Along with that, there is a phrase of the day. It's over the moon. It means being extremely happy. Very easy and lightweight to use. Example of usage can be, after seeing my exam results, I was over the moon. As simple as that. Once again, when we see someone using a word of the day or phrase of the day, we give a silent thumbs up. I'll be trying to the best of my ability to note down the number of usages of these words and phrases, along with other good and not so good usages, along with the recommended better alternates. But however, along with that, I'll be doing another duty. So may I ask Toastmaster Rupinder Singh to share my workload if possible for him? Rupinder Singh, would you be kind enough to fill in for grammarian role along with these two word and idiom of the day phrases? Thank you. So I have explained the role already. This is what you have to do. I will be posting it in the chat, and Rupinder, you can feel free to do it yourself as well. Immaculate and over the moon. And final role is timer. For timer, our club has been experimenting with tech. How? This is how. There is a timing device which Zoom provides. Whenever a speaker starts their first verbal or non-verbal gesture or word, this is how timing starts. Let's say the speaker has 5 to 7 minutes or 7 minutes as upper timing quota. With first word, this is how the timing starts. Can you all see a timing signal running in my background or on the screen in the corner as well? Yeah. The moment it turns near 0, you will hear a beep sound, something like this. For a sample, once again, but this time with a lighter signal. This is the kind of signal that you will hear. Feel free to continue going 30 more seconds max beyond this red mark. Once again, let me repeat so it doesn't become confusing enough. Prepared speakers typically get 5 to 7 minutes. In normal settings, in physical settings, we are supposed to show a green card at 5 minutes, a yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. But here, we are directly showing the timing signals. So timing signals will be, let's say, 7 minutes like this, live on the screen with the first utterance of the word. And the timing will come down to 0. You have 30 more seconds after that, Madam Prepared Speaker. That's your upper limit, unless your project specifies otherwise. Table topic speakers. In the table topic section by our distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, you will be given 1 to 2 minutes of time to speak. Minimum 1 minute you have to speak, maximum 2 minutes. That's your countdown coming to 0, plus 30 more seconds. Prepared speech evaluator will take 2 to 3 minutes of timing. So 2, 2.5, 3 minutes typically are the signal marks. Here we are directly showing a 3-minute counter. Something like this, the 3-minute timer will start with their first word. They have 30 more seconds afterwards. So maximum 3 minutes, 30 seconds for them as well. All set. This is introduced in elaborate manner in the beginning so that you don't become nervous when you start speaking in table topics by raising hand and you suddenly see a timer running. So don't be nervous, ignore it. Once in a while, look at the timing device. That's all for timer role at the moment. Other evaluators will be introduced in due time. They will all come towards at the end they will come after the table topic section. And this will be the third session of today's meeting called evaluation. Evaluation makes us all better, helps us improve. But in the real world outside, sometimes we are not that receptive or vice versa for the feedback. Here we learn how to grow an appetite to receive and exchange feedback. In that spirit, I also welcome a dear friend joining in between, past Toastmaster Animesh Das. Welcome, buddy, back to Turning Point Toastmasters again. You will get a chance to speak in table topics. So on that wishful note, I hand over back to our charming, eloquent, and vivacious Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Meenakshi Gautam. Meenakshi, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. Mind Palace, the rooms we speak from. Because none of us speak from the same inner space. Sometimes we speak from confidence, sometimes we speak from pressure, sometimes wanting for approval, sometimes we gain clarity ourselves, like I did in my last speech. So write that down for me. Today's slogan is, change the room you speak from, and the same words will carry the new power. I'll repeat it slowly so that you can write it down. Change the room you speak from, and the same words will carry new power. So today is not about change. We are not going to change anything because the good news is, yes, we can unlearn and relearn something new. But before we unlearn, we need to identify what is the specific thing that we need to unlearn first so that we can create space for more learning. So it's a very short, quick activity to make us more aware that which room are we speaking from. Let's name it first, because until we can not name it, we can't change it. So if everyone is comfortable, you may slowly, gently close your eyes. Place your feet onto the ground. Take three long, deep inhalation. Take a deep breath, inhale. Very slowly exhale from your mouth. One more time, a deep breath, inhale. Very slowly exhale from your mouth again. And one last time, inhale and exhale from your mouth. Try to visualize the building that is inside your mind. How does that look? Does that resemble your childhood room, your adult room, your studio, your office, something that you love, a gym, a tennis court? What does it look like? What are the colors? Red, blue, pink? Does it have curtains? Try to remember, try to collect the details. What's there? Is there a sofa, a bed, a chair? Colors in that palace? Blue, purple, white, peach. How many rooms can you see? Try to recollect this information. Which room are you in? Which room are you going to speak from? Is that a child who's seeking an approval? Is that confident person who's angry and fed up of lies, who's trying to change the world? Is it that calm and wise person who just want to educate and share the knowledge? Or is it someone who's seeking own clarity, who just want to speak for himself? As soon as you identify in 3, 2, 1 seconds, open your eyes and join me back in the room. Make a note, which room did you visualize? Was that a performer wanting to do well? Was that a protector wanting to stay safe? Was that an inner critique who always want perfection, who's always criticizing, maybe I forgot this piece or I went wrong there? Or just a calm observer, grounded and present? So with this, I would love to call upon the first prepared speaker, but before I call upon the prepared speaker, I would like to call upon evaluator, Toastmaster Anshuman Mishra, so that he can explain more about our prepared speaker's speech.
Yes, thanks a lot, Toastmaster Meenakshi. So Toastmaster SN will be giving the second speech of the level 1 project 2 evaluation feedback speech. So the purpose of the project is for him to practice applying the feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of the speech is for the member to demonstrate their ability to deliver an effective, respectful speech, evaluation speech. The speech length is going to be 5 to 7 minutes. Timer, please note. I look forward to your meeting and evaluating the same. Over to you, Toastmaster Meenakshi.
Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. So let me introduce this amazing speaker. If we step into her mind palace, you will find few familiar rooms. There's a room filled of psychology books, research notes, and deep questions about human behavior. And yet, there is another room which sounds a lot like a gym playlist because music is her constant companion. And the room she chooses to speak from is the room of empathy. She's a psychology student with a keen interest in clinical work and qualitative research, and she stepped into this public speaking to strengthen how she represents her idea, which truly matter. So we have Toastmaster Sarah Nimare, blood donation, Toastmaster Sarah Nimare. Over to you.
I know the exact question inside of your head. Why does she have a cup in her hand while she is delivering a speech? This cup has a rich story behind it, and I want to share that story with you all in the hopes that it inspires you as well. But before I proceed, I would all like I would like to ask you something. What is your blood type? Can anyone who would like to volunteer?
B positive.
Be positive.
Yeah. Okay. Same. Coincidentally, I'm also B positive. I read somewhere that it is one of the most common blood types in India. So that does make sense that it is also representative of our meeting as well. So have you guys ever donated blood? You have? Oh, that is very nice. How would you describe your experience?
Fulfilling, meaningful.
Fulfilling, okay,
Purposeful.
purposeful.
A little scary too.
Oh, yes, same. Anyway, I'm so glad that all of you gather up the courage to do such a wonderful thing. And coincidentally, that is what my speech is also about, blood donation. So let's move forward with my speech. In case it was not evident, this cup was a participation gift when I donated my blood. A mobile camp was set up in our college with all the supplies to collect blood. I was very hesitant to donate blood, primarily because I had never done it before. My mind just went to the potential pain I would face when this huge needle is inside of my vein. I called my mother, who is a medical professional, and asked her what the risks and benefits of donating blood are. She said most common risks include dizziness, low energy, and problems standing up for a long periods of time. This sounded so scary to me, but in hindsight, they only last for a few days, and you can restart normal activities thereafter. It's crazy that this big needle is inside you, sucking all your blood away, yet after a day, you're fine. It, it was too good to be true, but it wasn't. The benefit to you is pretty limited when you're donating blood. I mean, your blood is literally going away, so there is no benefit. But the collective gain to society is immense. Around the world, the number of people who die because they donation, showed my ID card, and filled out the form. I was sitting up on a comfy bed. The doctor came, and from his pocket, he wiped out the huge needle attached to an IV bag. I just passed out. There was no way I was going to stand this. I was so afraid of what this needle was going to do to me. But he assured me that it will not hurt and I should relax. And he was right. Can you imagine a doctor is not lying to you? But he did not lie and it did not hurt. It only pinched a little and the entire process was painless. But I was still scared. So I was on a call with my mother the entire time for emotional support. The entire process took less than 15 minutes. After the bag was full, the needle was taken out, a bandage was put in, and I got a gift hamper. That was the best part of it, in my opinion. When I opened it, I got some food to recover the lost energy, the branded cup, and a certificate as well, which will be a handsome addition to my resume when I apply for internships. I would say my experience was very satisfying, and I would love to donate again. And I would encourage you to donate as well. So, dear Toastmasters and guests, the moral of the story is to never let pain and discomfort stop you from contributing to a collective good. And I'm happy to say that there are members here or guests that have already donated blood too, and they have and believe me, your contribution absolutely matters. Thank you.
It looks like our Madam Toastmaster of the Day has dropped off due to glitchy internet. So I will announce a minute of silence for everyone to provide a feedback to Toastmaster Sarah in private window. I'll be resetting the timer over here. You can do the feedback sharing in the private window. So select Sarah's name and share her the compliments, maybe a short one, long one you can do later on. While doing that, may I request Toastmaster Upinder to just type in the chat the word of the day and phrase of the day once again. We are heading into the table topics territory soon. Quick 30 seconds. Thank you, Rupinder. And time is up, folks. This is how you will hear the timing buzzer in table topics as well when your time is up. All right, before we proceed to the table topics, quick clarification over here. So Toastmaster Kamal, apologies because you were a little late. You're running a bit behind. So
I understand. So some power cut at my end.
So handed over the grammarian part to Toastmaster Rupinder, but you
No problem. But I am glad my word of the day and the phrase of the day are there. So that is what mattered. Yeah.
We appreciate
Thank
the
you.
effort, sir.
Thank you so much.
For the table topics.
Do
Toastmaster
you
Abhijit,
want to take over? Kamal, do you want to take over grammarian? I can send you the report.
No, that should be okay, Rupinder. That's okay.
All right, folks. Allow the general evaluator to moderate over here. You don't do the exchange and
Yeah, we understand.
let Rupinder continue to have it. One
Yeah,
person, one report.
yeah, sure.
Toastmaster Abhijit, are you ready for the table topics?
Absolutely.
It is my pleasure to put you on the spotlight and read out the introduction for you. Distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit has been attending our meetings not just for the last 2-3 instances, but he has a long association with our club. And not just with our club, he is a pan India and perhaps since COVID days, a pan globe presence as well. Toastmaster Abhijit brings in a lot of expertise in Toastmasters and beyond. And listening to him conducting table topics for the first time, to be honest. Before that, I have always loved his evaluations and his deep insights. But today, it is his turn to throw some googlies at us. Let's see how we field those googlies. Meenakshi, I just did your tasks, so I am introducing Toastmaster Abhijit. But if you have any specific introduction for him, floor is all yours. Please read out the brief intro while I spotlight both of you.
Yeah, my sincere apologies. My Wi-Fi suddenly stopped working for no specific reason.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So the next person that I'm going to invite is someone who, if you walk into his mind palace, just a second. If you walk into his mind palace, you will see quiet and interesting rooms. The risk dashboard, compliance framework, because that's his day job. But there will be another room which has travel stories, green plants, beautiful photographs, quite some contrast, right? This person chose to speak from the room of clarity. Over 16 years of experience in oil and gas industry, currently leading a risk management and compliance team in heavy industries from Samsung. This person knows how to simplify complex ideas, which is why he talks from a framework of inspire, interact, and impact. So help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster, not just once, but twice. Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, our table topic master for today.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meenakshi Gautam, for putting in all the thoughts together to prepare a great introduction of mine as the table topic master for today's meeting at Turning Point Toastmasters. Before I could even start my role as the table topic master, let me ask you a very basic question. And this doesn't require any form of response to be made, it's just a show of hands. Are you fond of cricket? Anand has raised strong hand. Everybody does. It's not gender specific, but it's something which everybody loves to watch. And I'm very sure, rather than the test format or test cricket format or the one days, most of them are very crazy about the T20, the new shorter version, isn't it? The T20. Similarly, if you see the T20 format, what does it imply? TT, T20 format. Similarly, in Toastmasters also we have table topics, the same TT. And this is basically the shortest version of the Toastmasters meeting where either you make or you break. On a cricketing field, either you send the ball out from the park with a 6 or a 4 or you get knocked out. Exactly, in table topics, this is what the essence is all about. It is nothing but as an impromptu way of showcasing your thoughts and articulating your ideas on a given topic where you will all be given 1 to 2 minutes of total stage time, where at 1 minute our timer would be showing the green card, at 1 minute 30 seconds the timer shows the yellow card, and at 2 minutes the timer shows the red card. However, every volunteer participating for the table topics does get an additional of 30 seconds beyond the upper limit of the timing, which is 2 minutes, to wind up the table topics attempt. Now,
let me try and do something very different from normal way of participating in table topics. Every table topics that I would come up with and where members and guests can all participate will have to be spoken in the opposite manner or in the just the negative manner. For example, I'll give you an example. A stitch in time saves 9. This is a punch. Stitch in time saves 9. Well, when this topic is given to anyone, the person will have to say this. I have to speak on the topic, which will imply that a stitch on time doesn't save 9. Right? You don't have to repeat the topic. The title remains the same, but you will have to speak just the opposite of what the real crux of the meaning of the topic is. Am I clear with the top with how I'm going to be attending it? So you just have to travel the reverse way around. Now, for members who are Toastmasters already, you do not get any additional time to think. It's just a matter of 5 to 10 seconds where you articulate your overall thoughts and you attempt. Whereas for the guests, they can have the option to change the topic just once, but then in that case, you cannot go back to the previous topic once you've already done so. So before I give the essence, I would like to call a Toastmaster first and somebody who is not having an active role in today's meeting. May I get someone on the stage to volunteer for the very first topic?
Yeah,
Kamal, you're
sure.
keen, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
keen.
All right, Kamal. So you know what exactly how you have to pen down your thoughts and you have to say it, right? You just
Right.
have to speak the opposite of that.
Yeah.
So Kamal Girdhar, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Kamal Girdhar.
Okay. I had a teacher in school whose primary job was to scold every student. No matter what you do, no matter how good, how bad, how ugly, how beautiful, she was habituated to reprimand and rebuke every student of hers. So her voice was so shrill and so deafening that whenever she started speaking, everybody used to shut their ears because we knew what was coming next. It was a barrage of rebukes and scolding that you have not done this, you have not done that, you are not good for anything, you are not worthy, and so on and so forth. So I feel that sometimes words speak louder than actions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kamal, for going in with that attempt. Thanks for participating. Can I have the next volunteer? Okay, Animesh. Animesh, can you come on video so that we can all see you? Animesh, you will have to unmute yourself.
It's been way too long since I've attended a Toastmasters meeting, so
All right, Animesh, nothing to worry much about. So your topic goes like this: Animesh Das, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Animesh Das.
thank you so much, Mr. Table Topics Master, for this lovely topic. First things first, no, ignorance is not bliss. Nah, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance, I'll tell you this, is a creeping scorpion you don't even know about. It is basically a scorpion that will creep upon you and at the right time bite you. That is exactly what this is. I'll tell you this because I have had the experience of ignoring things for long only to see them pile up. all in one day. Scorpion. But you see, I was assigned a task that I had completed, of course, to the extent that I thought I had, only to realize exactly a month later, that is yesterday, that I haven't really completed it. I still have to do one last thing. For exactly a month, I ignored a task. And let me tell you, whew, it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. I had to complete that task today itself. And well, everything that came along with, I had to sit up through the rest of the night yesterday just to just to make sure the task is complete, just to see it through. That is why I say ignorance is not bliss. It's a scorpion ready to bite. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Animesh, for coming up with that attempt on the topic. Ignorance is bliss. And it's very difficult, sometimes becomes challenging for people to speak just the opposite of what the topic is being given to them. Can I have the next volunteer? Maulik Kataria, Rashmi Narula, Komal Singh. You all are there behind the scene. Can you come on the camera and take up?
Give you a list of guests or the non-speaking audience today. So we have Maulik and Supriya joining us for the first time, while Komal and Rashmi have a fair bit of experience. One is a new member and one is joined us in the past. So Supriya, would you want to go ahead next?
I can try.
Definitely.
Great, Supriya. Great. Thanks, Anand, for stepping in and giving me the insights of a brief about who the guests are. Supriya, so I guess now by now you would have got a flair of how the topics is going to be revolving around. So your topic is this: Supriya Negi, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, Supriya Negi.
Okay, so before the timer starts, I have to speak the opposite of this.
Yes.
Okay. So, be kind to yourself is a good saying, and I think that everyone should apply this into their lives. Self love is important, but it should not cross a boundary where you are not ready to get out of any comfort zone. So, uh, I'm sorry, I forgot the topic. What was it?
Be kind to yourself.
Yeah, okay. So you should be kind to yourselves in things that matter. Like, if I am having a bad day, I should be kind to myself and order something that I like or watch something that I like. But if I am doing this on a regular basis and not actually improving anything, then it is of no good use. So actually being kind to myself is ultimately bad for my future self. So yeah. And if you are not looking forward to improve yourself in different ways, get out of your comfort zone every once in a while, do things that scare you, it might it might hold you back in future. So if I think the way to look over this is to have a good balance of both. So not to, I don't want to be too harsh on myself, but at the same time I don't want uh, to be very lenient on myself as well. So yeah, that is what I feel. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Toastma. See, this is how it goes, because even being a newbie or a guest, you stole our hearts by speaking on the topic so well and for an extended period of time, which kind of implies for me to call you as a Toastmaster. So thanks, Supriya, for coming in, participating in the topic, and then giving your best version of the knowledge that you have over the topic. Can I have Maulik on the stage? Maulik, if you are there,
Hi, Abhijit.
are you willing to go for a next topic?
Yes, I can try.
Okay. So the topic goes like this: Maulik Kataria, the future starts today, not tomorrow. The future starts today, not tomorrow. Maulik Kataria.
Please give me around 15-20 seconds to gather my thoughts.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Please start. Please go.
Go ahead, Malik.
Future, I believe, future doesn't start today. What is meant to be is, uh, like we have a saying in Hindi that "Kal kare so aaj kare so ab." So you have to do what is meant to be in the present, not be future ready, but be in the moment. Because I feel that whatever you do for the future, you have to get it prepared for today, and that implies for your future. I think I don't have enough thoughts on this. I'm so sorry. Apologies.
Uh, Maulik, you can say anything that you wish to, just to extend a bit of time.
I'm so sorry. I'm at very loss of words.
No worries, no worries. Thank you so much, Maulik, for going ahead and participating for the table topics. That takes enough courage to do so. And Maulik, you are right on the track to make yourself feel very comfortable in the future attempts.
This is what I'm here for, because I'm at loss of words every time I have to speak spontaneously or be in meetings. I get like lost, blackout sometimes. So I want to prepare myself for all these things. I'm sorry. Apologies for that.
No
That
worries,
I
you do not have to be apologetic, Maulik. As I said, you are on the right track. Just participate as much as possible, and I'm sure everything will be falling in the right direction. Next, we have Komal. Komal, are you willing to take in the next topic?
Yes, yes, Abhijit.
Okay. Komal Singh, every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a new opportunity. Komal Singh.
Yes. It does not, it's not necessary that every day you will get the opportunity. You have to grab the opportunity. You have to go out and find what are the opportunity is there for you. So for that, you have to work on yourself, improve, and work hard. Opportunities all not always arrive to you, come to you and knock your door, but you have to go there, go outside, come out from your comfort zone and find out that why you are here on this earth, why you are born, and what are the things that you have to do in your life. So we are born to do something different, show ourselves, and always find the new things that we can do and become a best of ourselves. So I would say that opportunity is not always come to you, so you have to go and find out. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Komal, for stepping in and volunteering for a table topics attend. Can we go with more topics, Toastmaster Anand? Do we have time?
We can go with one last, provided Toastmaster of the day and General Evaluator will be brief after this. Go ahead.
All right. So one last topic. Somebody, yes, Toastmaster Sarah has raised her hand.
Before that, can we check with people who have not spoken yet so far? Probably check once with Rashmi as well.
Yes. So Rashmi, if you are in the meeting and if you're listening to me, would you like to go in for the table topic?
Sure.
All right. So can you come on to the camera?
Yeah, just let me do that.
Rashmi, are you a Toastmaster or a guest?
I'm a Toastmaster.
All right. Rashmi Narula, when nothing goes right, go left. When nothing goes right, go left. Rashmi Narula.
Okay, thank you for the topic. When nothing goes right and go left. This is what the topic, right?
Right.
Okay. So there are in life there are times in life when nothing goes right and few things are only left. And I actually like this proverb because being positive is one of the things which makes you help you and think in a direction which gives you a path to think in a way. But every time it's not necessary to think this way, that when nothing goes right, it's not necessary to always think about perfection. It's always important to think about other options as well in a life, where because there are times we always keep on thinking and um, avoid to implement things. So it's better to implement and avoid thinking, and also thinking of the things which are there, and sometimes things are in front of you and you are just keep thinking and wasting your time. So I believe, yes, we should focus on other things as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi, for stepping in and participating. And with that, our timer has already given me a hard stop at this point in time. Thank you so much for participating for the table topics. I'm sure that everybody would have loved it, whoever participated and whoever haven't still does have an opportunity in future meetings of Turning Point Toastmasters and beyond. So thank you once again for being a wonderful audience. And with that, I would like to hand over the virtual dais back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Meenakshi Gautam. Over to you, Meenakshi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, our table topic master. How amazing, innovative was that? Would you agree? Is it the time for poll yet, or it's an error?
No, we are launching polls because the memory is fresh before the evaluation begins, as the section completes.
All right, so I request everyone would see the poll in front of you. Please vote for our best table topic speaker. Meanwhile, I'll vote as well so that I can keep talking to you guys. All right, yeah. Coming back, were you able to identify which room our table topic speakers were speaking from? Anybody who would like to unmute and discuss and tell me? So Priya, would you want to say something?
I didn't get the question.
Which room were you able to identify you were speaking from?
Oh, I was speaking from a room of discomfort because doing something like this is a first for me, and it took a lot of like overthinking and courage to attend this meeting and be able to speak here. So yeah, that was little dim. That was a little discomforting experience, but like I said, it is important.
Okay. Can I give you a little more insight? How does that look as an audience? Where were you speaking from? So,
Yes.
as an audience, I felt that you were speaking from a wise observer's point of view, where you were trying to apply your wisdom, your inner thoughts that how can I improve and get out of my comfort zone, regardless of how much discomfort you felt as a speaker. But as an audience, it felt like you are a very wise observer of your own self. That was the room that I could gauge that you were speaking from. Anybody else who would like to volunteer and discuss, not just the speakers, but as an observer, as an audience, what do you think? Where did our speakers were talking, which room they were speaking from?
Animesh, would you like to?
Of course. Yeah. Hi. Sorry. Video on. I was mentally in a room full of VHS tapes of my past experiences. It's an archive really. Something like records room that people usually have. So I was looking at that, picking one, playing it for you. That is exactly what happened.
Okay, so what I observed as an audience that you were speaking from a watchful room, a sentinel room, where you observe and you can identify what can be the consequences in the long term of the things that we do, which is why you could mold the topic in negative sense that ignorance is not bliss, because if you ignore things for too much time, and you used an analogy that it can be a scorpion which can bite you if you ignore that it's sitting on your shoulder. So great job done on that. Anybody else? One last speaker that we can take up in the interest of time before the timer tells me to add topics. Okay, let's hear it from our prepared speaker today. Toastmaster Sarah, would you like to tell us, where do you think, which room did you speak from today? Is it just me, or I can see Sarah's screen is, oh, she's back. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I would say I spoke from a room from both relatability and also a little bit of awkwardness too, because I'm going to admit I'm not good at talking in an online meeting. I think everyone felt that too. And I certainly acknowledged it that my presence in an online meeting is just not good as compared to an offline meeting. Several people have told me that, and I too know why that happens. But the topic you chose was amazing. I relate to it a lot, especially from my background in psychology as well. And although it was not a very, it was an awkward experience, but that's the thing. That's how you grow, right? You go from a place of awkwardness and I don't think I will be able to do this. And then you grow and become a fruiting flower that offers fruitful rewards to everyone they encounter. I think that's the life journey. So yeah, that's
beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that perspective. And I really love the way you told us that you are a psychology student, and from psychological point of view, yes, As I said in the beginning, we identified, we named our rooms. It's discomfort, it's awkwardness, it's showing up for the first time, you're nervous, you're frozen, but that's perfectly all right. The room that we have named today, all we have to do is change the room you're speaking from, and the same words, exactly same words, will carry the different power. So choose the room that you would want to talk in future from. Will that be the room of clarity? Will that be the room of confidence? Will that be the room of impact, power, encouragement, inspiration? Name your room today. Because the room that you will be speaking from, that changes everything. So which room would you like to choose to speak from the next time? Don't change your speech, don't change your words. Just move into a different room and see the power in your words all over again. With this, we come to an end with our table topic session, and we will be moving to third, very final, last but not the least, the evaluation section. For that, I would like to call upon our amazing, distinguished Toastmaster again, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Anand Katyayani. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Madam Toastmaster of the evening. Did quite a fantastic job so far. In the interest of time, let me quickly check with our speech evaluator, Toastmaster Anshuman. Anshuman, you comfortable?
All set.
All set. Let me set up the time for you. You have 2 to 3 minutes of time, and here you go. Go ahead.
How many of us feel like donating blood today? I do. Why so? Because of the charm of the amazing speaker we had today evening on the dais. After hard days of work, what does a Toastmaster require? An amazing, enthralling speech without appearing persuasive and being persuasive. And how can that happen? Only when one narrates a story which seeps to your mind, heart, and resonates a message which is so powerful as donating blood. And Toastmaster Sarah was able to do it so effortlessly that we all were just stuck into what each of the words that she was narrating, starting with using a prop of a cup of tea, a cup of something which made us all curious, hooked right away. And she used a technique of completing a circle. We all were curious what that cup was. And at the end, Toastmaster Sarah concluded the circle by letting us know that she got it as a gift for donating the blood. So that was a mark of a champion speaker of using a prop and concluding it as a circle. Then she took us on the challenges, on the fears, of the anxieties of donating a blood. That she was so proud, she was so mesmerized that all of us donated blood without being anxious, and we could relate to her vulnerability, and she was speaking so effortlessly. And later we realized, oh my god, we are persuaded to donate blood without her being a salesperson. So that was a mark of a great speaker. In terms of tonality, in terms of body language, in terms of looking at the camera, she was effortless. She was just seated on the seat narrating, and we were just looking into how she was narrating. But every great speech has areas of improvement. One key area of improvement, Toastmaster Sarah, I'll strongly suggest you to is your eye movement. Your eye was glued at the bottom of the screen for a while and then coming to the audience, which may make us appear that you're reading through a script, which may or may not be the case. But I'll encourage you to look at the recording to see where your eye movement is going. So your eye movement may not help you connect with the audience as much as your message did. That's number one. Second part is the vocal variety and the stuttering. You had a great story, you had a great narrative. At the same time, I think later you shared that there is difference between you attending the meeting offline to online. You might want to work upon what those, if there are confidence issue, you can work with your mentor to iron them out. So overall, great narrative without being selling, with persuasive without appearing persuasive, great use of prop of using a cup at the beginning, concluding at the end. What you can work on is your eye movement to be focused on the audience. And the second part is vocal variety to appear more confident, which you already are. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. I was just closing the timer, took that extra few seconds to keep you qualified on time. So, good job. Somehow today you have disappointed Rupinder and me. Toastmaster Anshuman, you have ticked all the boxes so far. You have not just encouraged the speaker, but also given her a food for thought. You have commended with not just a line of commendation about what, but you have also shared where and why. And you have also done the recommendation part with a what and how. Both of these are important aspects. Technicality is a strong suit of yours. But I cannot recommend everyone enough to learn from Anshuman how to use summaries. The summarization part is the master stroke. If at all I have to nitpick, I will nitpick only two things. One, by the turn of green card, we should either be completing our first recommendation or we should be at least into the first recommendation so that we don't have to rush off towards the end. This is for everyone who prepares for evaluation contests. I know I'm the last person to suggest so, but just bear with me. Secondly, before the speech begins, it's imperative that we interact at least via, if not verbally, then via WhatsApp in a line or two at mutual convenience, an exchange of words maybe with the prepared speaker. It is equally the responsibility of prepared speaker as well to get in touch with his or her evaluator so that when the evaluator introduces, they are at least aware of the name. The WhatsApp nomenclature sometimes doesn't really give the right name, and also the gender. Enough said. Okay, I will not stretch on that part. Now let's get into the tag team roles. Starting with the grammarian, Toastmaster Upinder, are you ready with your report?
Yes, I am. Am I audible and visible?
You are. Let me spotlight you. Please go ahead.
Okay, let me shift. Oh, good evening, everyone. I'm back and with my grammarian report. I had a very spotty internet connection, so might not have been able to hear most of you use the word of the day or the phrase of the day. If you did, my apologies for not being that active of a listener. Blame technology for that. It is amazing that we can send a spacecraft past the heliosphere, but somehow we can't get our connections right sitting here at home. And that spacecraft can still communicate back to us. Starting off with Meenakshi, she had a lot of good usages and she kind of told me to close my eyes and relax. The problem with that is Meenakshi, when you tell me to do that, I start snoring, and thankfully my mic was on. Otherwise, it would have been kind of a discomfort. Not so immaculate, using the word of the day here. One of the speakers said inside of your head. I would typically use inside your head. And Speaker Sarab, thank you for reinforcing one thing. Before your speech started, I had no doubt that I was a common man, a common person. Now I know that my blood group is among the most common people as well. Well, the way I look at it in a positive way is that I'm good to donate blood, provided my veins will cooperate. Last time I tried to donate blood, they couldn't find my vein. They looked for it in another room. I don't know how they would find my vein in another room. There was some good usage there, collective gain to society, and a little bit of pain and discomfort should not stop you from doing that. Kamal had a wonderful use of adjectives. Sample this: how good, how bad, how ugly, or how beautiful you were. And then he used what we call alliterals: reprimand and rebuke, two words starting with the same letter. Kind of hooks your attention. Uh, One question here: how can anybody tell me how do you pronounce Barrage? Barrage. You can unmute and
Barrage.
Raj.
barrage. Somebody said barrage, but I think it's more like a tomato versus tomato kind of a conversation. So I'll let it slide. We had Animesh come on, and he made an excellent comparison of ignorance being a creeping scorpion. And I've had a moment like that. I thought that the deadline for a project was 6/10, which was 6th of October by my count. And I was totally relaxed until somebody told me that it is the American notation and it is 10th of June. Ignorance did not give me a very good ending. Supriya, be kind to yourself. Self-love is important. I get that. And I liked how she pivoted to that you're not that you should not be indulging in self-love to an extent that you're not able to get out of your comfort zone. Super job there. Malik, the future starts today, not tomorrow. And I liked how he spoke about be in the moment. And to Malik, I just have one thing to say. Actually, two things. Number one, don't apologize if you can't remember anything. If I've learned anything from Anant, it's that an apology does not make you a smaller man, but you didn't need to apologize. The other thing is that you spoke for more than 12 seconds. Why I'm specifically mentioning 12 seconds, there was a speaker who spoke for 12 seconds. And in 2015, he came to be known as Mohammad Katani, World Champion of Public Speaking, 2015. So you spoke more than him. Pretty sure that you've got a long way to go. Komal, every day is a new opportunity. And I liked how you pivoted it, how you came out with that topic. Rashmi, I must say that you got a difficult topic, which was when nothing goes right, go left. If I had got that topic and if I had to invert that topic, I had absolutely no idea what I was going to talk about. All in all, a good day at the office for the grammarian and learned some new things today. Let's be immaculate in our word usage because that will send our audiences over the moon. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Upinder Singh. Nearly took 4.5 minutes. I will close the watch. It was a wholesome report. Thoroughly enjoyed the sprinkle of humor around it. May I just recommend to push the word of the day and phrase of the day in between a lot more so that people are actually reminded of it. You have in the past done it with the background change of yours as well. I know it's a short notice, so this is not particularly about today. Anyone who attempts this role in the future, remember, the more you make it visible, the more easier it is to use, whether physically or virtually, for the audience to use when they are on the stage. No worries, Minakshi. Next, we will go with Siddesh. Siddesh, again, maiden role today. Are you all set?
Yes, sure.
All right, spotlighting you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I'm here to present a contest report for the today's meeting. So, starting with Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Meenakshi, she used filler words but twice and so 6 times. Apart from that, there were no crunch sounds. Evaluator Toastmaster Anshuman used crush sounds twice and filler words so 4 times. Then speaker Toastmaster Sarah used speaker filler words but twice. Then table topic master Roy, there were no speaking errors. Toastmaster Kamal filler words so twice and use the word and so once. Then guest Avinash use curse sounds once. Guest Supriya use filler words so 7 times. but 2 times, and crush sounds 5 times. Guest Maulik use crunch sounds twice, filler words like but and so once is. Guest Komal use crush sounds thrice and filler words so thrice. And lastly, guest Rashmi use filler words so twice and but once and crush sounds 4 times. And that's it. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Siddesh. Folks, as we do a standing ovation for the first time speakers, let's do the courtesy of a hearty round of applause for the first time returning Toastmaster Siddesh. Brilliant job. To be honest, I did send him a one-line message before the role today in the evening. Do you need any help? Today, I'm happy to tell you all that he did not need my help in the first place. He did everything perfect. Good job, Siddesh. Everything checked, and you're all set to move to your next role or the icebreaker. Quickly sharing the timing reports or the timer report for the entire meeting. We started sharply on time, as has been the hallmark. However, today it's going to be a challenge to close sharp at 9 or before 9. Reason being, it's a happy reason. Your presiding officer today invited so many guests that their introduction and most likely their feedback by after the GE session is going to make us all happy. I'm posting the timer report in the chat as well. Prepared speaker Sarah took 6 minutes 45 seconds. Table topics: number 1, Kamal, 1 minute 17 seconds. Number 2, Animesh, 1 minute 52 seconds. Supriya, 1 minute 16. Maulik, 1 minute 5 seconds, counting all the time that you took beyond the thinking time. So qualified enough. Do not be apologetic at all. You spoke, as Rupinder said, more than many of us have spoken in the first opportunity. Toastmaster Komal Komal spoke for 1 minute 29 seconds, and Toastmaster Rashmi spoke for 1 minute 22 seconds. Evaluator for the prepared speaker, he took 3 minute 29 seconds, right on the mark. And now coming back to the general observations of this meeting. I'm happy today. The reason being, it was a very lively meeting. It was not lively because of the speakers who presented, but also the audience who literally encouraged and became the cheerleader. Now, why do I say so? Let me read out a few chat messages. Someone spoke about the Reddit being the matchmaker here today. So Anshuman posted, whoever good soul has posted on Reddit, complimenting the person who posted it on Reddit. And then Anshuman again complimenting while being the evaluator to the speaker on the message about blood donation. Then Rupinder also complimenting, chipping in. Meenakshi Gautam, at one time when table topic speaker got stuck, posting, "You are doing great." Subtle things like these, ladies and gentlemen, these are big, big moments. These are really big things for a speaker like me on the stage. When I got these and kind of encouragement, that's what has changed my entire life. So please keep doing it. And the best among them has come from Kamal. Kamal, your presence has been electrifying. But nothing beats your message in the chat to Maulik. It happens to all of us when we start. You are on the right track. Can we have a round of applause for all these good Samaritans? This is what makes Toastmasters the 102-year-old and surviving platform, where millions in the past and hundreds and thousands presently are changing lives of their own selves as well as people around them. High five to all of those people. Quickly summarizing the good job of a few key role players. Toastmaster of the day, the number one good thing she did today, in fact before today, was not about the role itself. It was about preparing for the role. I was kind of worried that a new Toastmaster doesn't understand our club, coming from an outside club. Will she do the justice, or will she keep the agenda on track at all? Man, so wrong I was to worry on her as well, because she reached out to me She clarified all the things that a Toastmaster of the day is supposed to do, even though I was not her appointed mentor. She did converse to me, how can I make the introduction parts a little more engaging and a little more better, innovative. And she did follow those advices. She took up the interesting role play introduction from the role players and speakers. She also kept the agenda on track. I am not going to criticize anyone at all, which is unfair, on the internet glitches. It happens with all of us. So keeping that aside, everything went spotless. Spotless is the word for our Toastmaster of the evening today. Let's have a round of applause for her. And another round of applause goes for the table topic master, because he did not just do a plain vanilla role, he did throw some challenges. Good job on there as well, Toastmaster Vijay Roy. I think I don't need to sing more praises about you than you have already been hearing the entire week at many places. But seriously, good job. Here is a suggestion to everyone who came on stage and everyone who took or gave the control on the stage. It takes a while to set up the timer device. Sometimes person may have joined the meeting in between. May or may not have happened today, but just an observation. Let us be mindful that there may be someone who just joined the meeting and may not be aware of the timing apparatus that we have. So wait for the audio check, video check, the spotlighting thing, and the timer device check, just the way we do in the contests as well. So in online meetings, it is imperative we do audio check, video check, and timing check. Speaker may be totally in a different mindset, may or may not have been hearing the speaker, the introducer properly. So let's have a verbal acknowledgement, video and acknowledgement, and timing check. Can you see the timer? And then hand over. Makes life easy for some speakers who otherwise feel like, hey, I just forgot the topic itself. So let's be calm and composed and a little bit extra slow while announcing the topics. Right. Today, fortunately, we did not have any foreign name audiences. Otherwise, it becomes all the more important to check the names first. How are they going to be pronounced, etc. All in all, so far, a very good meeting, and I am happy to launch a few polls now for all of you to vote for. The best auxiliary role player poll goes live now. This is between the timer, accounter, and grammarian. It will be live for a quick 10 seconds. Thank you, Animesh. And I'm closing it in 3, 2, and 1. Next poll is, okay, the prepared speeches and evaluator poll, we are not launching because there was only one person over there. So straight away wins best speaker, best evaluator. The best role player poll goes live. That is for Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master, and General Evaluator. Again, quick 10 seconds before I launch or close the poll. I'm breaking the flow here a little bit just because I want to get these voting reports consolidated immediately. I do have a short interruption in between, that is handing over to the Toastmaster of the day to conclude her theme and getting back the control. So with everything going clean and clear, hand over to the Toastmaster of the evening to bring the meeting to a bring her theme to a close and allow me to proceed with the guest feedback. Over to you, Meenakshi.
So today we learn that it doesn't matter which room we are in today, which room we spoke from today. Imagine the room that you want to speak from. If you're comfortable, just close your eyes again for 30 seconds and imagine the room that you want to speak from. Take all your words, all your information, all the learnings from this session and put it into your dream room. from where you want to speak from. Keep all this information safe that you learned today. The evaluation part about tonality, gesture, voice, how you will use your voice, words, and impact, and keep it safe inside the room that you want to speak from. Visualize everything inside the room. And whenever you're comfortable, in 3, 2, 1, open your eyes. Join me back in the room. Remember this room. Every time you step onto the stage, visit this room. Remember the things that you have added, the information that you need while you go on stage and speak. So today was all about awareness of the room that you spoke from today, and go back home with the room that you have created for yourself. Because remember, change the room that you are speaking from, and the same words will have different power, the new impact. So with this, we come to an end of today's session. I hand it over back to our presiding officer, which is again, our distinguished Toastmaster, Anand Katyayani. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. That was a therapeutic session, to say the least. We thoroughly loved the exercises. And whenever I felt like, hey, time is running out, let me... Meenakshi came with a calm and composed voice and mannerisms, and just, I literally felt hearing her voice itself had that therapeutic effect, at least on me as an audience member, that I was not feeling a little bit restless, which I typically do while handling multiple tasks. So thank you, Meenakshi, for teaching us something that, yes, the same words can have a different effect if they come from a different place in your mind. Great job. Audience, now before we announce the result of the polls, quick feedback from everyone. In the interest of time and in the spirit of taking equal feedback from everyone, let's limit it to what one thing did you like the most? What's one thing that, if at all, you would want to improve? And would you like to come back again? Let's begin with ladies first. Supriya, how about you? How was your experience?
Yeah, it was really nice. I really liked the impromptu roundtable discussions. And yes, I would definitely come again and continue the Toastmaster sessions.
Fantastic. Thank you, Supriya. I hope you are added to our WhatsApp guest group. If not, then check the email you may have received. It has the link at the bottom. And do read out the Toastmaster magazine, the monthly magazine on the website. I have posted the direct link over there for some quick tips and tricks as well. Let's check with Mohammad Hussain. Mohammad Hussain. Hello. Yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Your voice is not audible. Maybe you would want to check the audio device or remove the audio jack if you have put it in. Just remove it and speak directly on the speaker. Yeah. While you do that, let me take a quick feedback from Kamal Girdhar. Hey, Kamal, would you want to tell which club you are from? What took you so long? And would you want to come again?
Yeah, hi. I am already a Toastmaster. I have come from the club, Chalk and Duster. So, of course, I enjoy Toastmaster every time. I think every session that I attend teaches me something new, something different, and I learn a new style of presenting things when I take up different roles in different clubs. So,
The
overall, it was a very
experience
nice
was
experience.
Your experience was quite apparent. May I know which city are you currently residing in,
I am
or
from Delhi.
hometown Delhi as well?
Yes, yes.
Very nice. Let's meet sometime on the TLI or some
Sure.
other occasion. I think 31st is your TLI happening.
Okay.
31st of Jan. The information will be rolled out very soon, and let us meet over there if possible.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Mohammad Hussain, have you sorted out the audio issue? If not, then you can simply type it in the chat. I will read it out for you. While I move to my old buddy, now a guest. I don't want to call him a guest. He is an old friend. Toastmaster Animesh Das, how was your experience?
Don't ask me to like put any feedback on this because this is home. Right. This is home, and however it may be, it's still home.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you, Animesh. We will speak in detail tomorrow on a call as well. Long time. But yes, home is where the heart is, and people who have broken bread together, have shared moments like these together. The memories are built over a lifetime. So thank you, Animesh, for always reminding us of those old memories. Mohammad Hussain, you can type it in the chat. I will read it out for you. Don't worry. Please let us know your unfiltered feedback. How was the experience for you in this session today? I'll take one quick final feedback from Toastmaster Sarah as a prepared speaker. Sarah, how was your experience speaking in front of this crowd today?
It was an amazing experience. As I already said, I struggle with speaking in online settings. So I thought, why not take the opportunity and learn as you grow, I guess. And I also love that everyone gave me appreciation also, but they also gave me amazing recommendation that I also feel that I definitely would benefit from. And my main reason from reaching out to an online club was to basically ramp up my speech production so that I can qualify for the speech contest. That's was my main
More than
reason.
welcome. We can, in fact, connect you with a few other opportunities as well over the weekend,
Oh
perhaps,
yes,
whenever
please.
you
I
want.
need like 3 more speeches to complete my level 2.
Let us help you with that. You can reach out to me directly over the WhatsApp, and I will help you connect with our Sunday clubs, Saturday clubs, a few clubs outside the district if required, in the online mode. Worry not.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I would love to come next Thursday as well.
Oh,
Doesn't matter if
always.
I have any,
That's not a question with you
I
anymore.
will
You have
definitely
delivered a
come.
speech over here. Thank you. All the very best for your speaking journey as well, the contest part. Mohammad Hussain, are you here with us now, finally, with audio? Can you speak? I think it's not the audio part, it's the internet which is glitching. So why don't you type it in the chat, and we will reach out to you or a WhatsApp call separately as well, how we can help you out in our upcoming sessions. In case you want to explore the membership process as well, we'll reach out. So do let us know your WhatsApp number, or simply drop a WhatsApp text either through the email with the contact numbers that I have provided, or type it or share with me on this WhatsApp number. I'm sharing my WhatsApp number here. Right. Thank you, Mohammad Hussain. I have saved these numbers as well. Quickly announcing the result of the polls today. No awards for guessing the best auxiliary speaker. The butler today really did it. Toastmaster Rupinder, the grammarian.
I went over time, so I would suggest that we give it to our account. He deserves it more than I do.
No point in appreciating him enough. It is his first role, and he ticked all the boxes. So good job, Siddesh, over there as well, our counter. Now, one award that cannot be given away to anyone today, single person, is because it's a tied award. Toastmaster of the Day and Table Topic Master take it together home. The best role player of the evening. Good job, both of you. And of course, any guesses? The best table topic speaker today?
Animesh.
Thank you. I would have to Animesh as well had I not been the admin, but Animesh does not get it because one speaker today has literally crushed it. Crushed it. Toastmaster Kamal, there I durust hai. Good job.
Thank you.
That concludes the overall business part of the meeting. Time is sharp at 9. We are closing the live stream. See, we have started becoming punctual.